East Guilford and Shenango County.
I've been involved in the struggle with everyone else for years now, and I've tried in recent months to get a hold of State Senator Tom Libous and Governor Cuomo to ask for a meeting with some of the leadership from the grassroots groups in Shenango and Broome County. And the governor's office has just ignored me, but recently Senator Libous' office wrote and said, "Thank you for your interest, but we don't have any interest in meeting with you." And that a meeting wouldn't change his mind.
I was at a church in Portland, New York, and before I spoke, I noticed two large frames on the wall behind me, and I went and looked at them. They were old photographs and yellowing newspaper articles covering when a young minister had spoken there in 1957. It was Martin Luther King Jr. And that made a huge impression on me, to be able to even just to speak in a place where he had been. And of course, very few people are going to approach the greatness of a King or a Gandhi, but I was thinking, well, there have to be ways to use some of their tactics to try to bring awareness. I decided that if an opportunity arose where it was important to do, that I would go on a hunger strike, and that's how this came. I started cutting back like 3 days before, starting on the 13th of this month, and then on the 16th I began, the official hunger strike in Binghamton, outside of Senator Libous' office. Probably the biggest complication is that initially my 4 children like to tease me and say, "Oh boy, supper is really great tonight. What would you like to eat?" It is physically challenging. I find myself getting more tired quicker, and that my mind doesn't click quite as the normal pace. Come here today and to be part of this type of movement is very gratifying for me, and to have so many people be supportive of what I'm doing, it just means the world to me. It's much more than I could really express. And I hope that I live up to people's expectations.
Tom Libous is a politician, and I think he takes his job and himself very seriously. I'm a citizen and a father, and I take that very seriously. With something as simple as a local election, he and I could trade status that way. But I take him at his word that there's no power on earth that is going to change either of our opinions on hydrofracking, because that's a matter of character and of values. I'm thinking that Senator Libous probably wishes that initially he had just given me 10 minutes and blown me off when I left, with an oddball. And I think that on the 16th, when I began the hunger strike and local media was there, that I probably became kind of a thorn in his heel. I think by this point, that thorn in the heel is becoming infected, and I think that he'll have to take care of me soon.